watching Ndtv Hindu.
Samudra, the ocean in Sanskrit, a realm where time slows down, where creatures glide through waters unknown, where endless blue stretches on and on and on.
From coast to coast, ladies and gentlemen, we shall travel the shores, sampling, tasting till we can eat no more. All the way from Gujarat to the West Bengal seas, today we'll be sampling the delicacies of coastal cuisine at Samudra in the Trident Hotel.
Samudra is nestled within the unassuming compound of the Trident Hotel. Bright light streams in. High ceilings create a striking first impression, and the beautiful fish floating about the aquarium make you feel just a bit guilty about the seafood spread you're about to sink your teeth into.
We have food from the coast of Gujarat running down to Odisha, Kerala, and then Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and finishing with Tamil Nadu.
With several appetizers from under the sea, I had to narrow my selection down only to 3. I settled finally on the fish varaval of Kerala, the chettinad spiced crab cakes, and the vegetarian kuri paniyaram, a chettinad specialty made from idli batter.
Now the meat they've used for the crab cakes here is fresh. I am so glad not to be getting that flavor and texture of tinned crab meat, which is awful. And similarly with the fish varaval, although it's heavily spiced, you can still get the taste of the fish. Now, spices can't mask the taste of unfresh fish, which leaves an awful aftertaste. But this, like the crab cakes, is fresh. With seafood, when the ingredient is fresh, half the chef's work is already done for him.
Now, one disadvantage is that although the atmosphere at Samudra is lovely in the daytime, it's not open for lunch except on special request or for groups dining.
First I'm going to treat you with meal polichadu, which is basically fish marinated with curry leaves, ginger and red chili, and then wrapped up in banana leaf, and then it is steamed. The next one what we are going to do is meal moili, which is a very famous sort of a fish stew with coconut from the region of Kerala, and it tastes wonderful with a fresh snapper. The next signature dish what I am going to offer you is, we call it yeti masala, which is prawn masala, and fresh prawns cooked with tomatoes, onions and red chili paste and a dash of coconut milk, and this comes from the region of Mangalore. For those vegetarian guests and for also you to taste, we are going to have aubergine idicha masala, which is called katilka idicha masala, and that is baby aubergine filled in with ground spices, hand ground spices, and then slowly pan roasted and all these things will be accompanied with Samudra dal, and these things you will be eating with appam and red rice.
Along with my main course, I wanted to select an appropriate wine. I browsed through Samudra's wine list, which had a decent selection.
Seafood and white wine, the old myth goes. Now this is not something you should stick to by any means. I'm not saying avoid white wine with seafood, I'm just saying the rule is not set in stone. Now, matching Indian food with a wine is often seen as a challenge. The varied and strong spices really hit the palate hard, so you can choose either to accentuate this or reduce the intensity. It's up to you. But here are a few simple things that you can keep in mind.
Keep it simple. Choose a simple instead of a fine wine. The onslaught of spices and flavors of Indian food can desensitize the palate, and the finer, complex nuances of a fine wine will be lost in the process. Lower alcohol, highly recommended. Higher levels of alcohol can accentuate the heat of spicy food, so save your tongue the torture and avoid wines that are 14% alcohol and above. Sweet beats heat. Residual sugar can offset the spiciness of a dish, so a sweeter wine can calm that burning sensation. Lighter body outweighs others. A very tannic wine is accentuated with ingredients like turmeric and garam masala, emphasizing the bitter, hard textures of the tannins, while underplaying the fruitier flavors. Avoid this effect by choosing a lighter-bodied wine.
Now, if you want to accentuate the spice levels, I'd suggest a slightly acidic Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, perhaps. If you want to offset the spice, try a sweeter, aromatic Gewürztraminer from the Alsace region. Now, I myself am choosing to accentuate the spices with a Sauvignon Blanc.
The spread was colorful. Bright yellows, earth-colored curries, and copper-toned rice, a melange of yellow mung and green spinach. My mean polichattu was wrapped in a festive bright green banana leaf. To make mean polichattu, the fish is first marinated in ginger garlic paste, turmeric, chili powder, crushed pepper, curry leaves, coconut oil, salt, and lemon juice. A masala is prepared from ingredients like coconut oil, fenugreek seeds, chopped tomatoes, and a very important ingredient, kokum water, a souring agent similar to tamarind and native to Kerala. The fish is first half-cooked. The banana leaf must then be wilted over a low flame so it can fold without cracking. The fish, combined with the masala, is wrapped in the banana leaf and grilled, allowing the fish to bask in the spices, soaking up the flavors.
Now, coconut trees grow in abundance in Kerala, so you find coconut in a lot of the dishes, like the coconut milk used here in the moili, which is a lighter curry. It's not so heavily spiced. It's perfect if you can't take the heat of normal Indian food. And this motti curry, the prawn curry from Mangalore, while it's spicy, it's not just about the heat. It's not hot. See, there's a difference between spicy and hot. Hot is all about heat and that burning sensation, while spicy is flavorful, and that's what this prawn curry is. Flavorful, a lovely melange of spices, which is why I'm enjoying it so much right now.
An average meal for two at Samudra will cost you between 1,200 to 1,500 rupees, without alcohol. Dessert options at Samudra include the apple jalebi with ice cream, sugar-free firni, homemade kulfi, and various homemade ice creams. The Elanir Paisam, a tender coconut paisam, was how I decided to end my travels from coast to coast.
Now this is a rather cosmopolitan way of presenting a linear bison in a martini glass. Now the taste of cardamom is too overpowering for me. It's a bit too thick for my liking. But nonetheless, I love the way the pison's been presented. While the several coastal regions of Samudra includes on the menu gives you a generous stretch of seashores to sample. And the key to a good seafood dining experience is fresh ingredient. If your ingredient isn't fresh, nothing the chef does can rescue your meal. But tonight, a combination of fresh ingredient and a chef with taste has made for a satisfying dining experience.